The house lights drop, a sea of fists rises as one, and suddenly, like a thunderclap, the unmistakable sound of a galloping bass rips through the darkness. In heavy metal, few moments are more electrifying. And at the very center stands Steve Harris, the relentless architect of Iron Maiden's power and pulse. In a world of guitar heroes and high-flying frontmen, Steve Harris has done the impossible. He's made the bass the beating heart of one of the world's most iconic metal bands. How did a football-loving kid from London's East End become the driving force behind Iron Maiden and redefine what the bass could do in heavy metal? Steve Harris was born in Leytonstone, London in 1956. His family was working class. Football ruled the neighborhood, and Steve dreamed of playing for West Ham United. But even as a kid, he was drawn to big dreams, ones that would eventually take him far beyond the pitch. Music crept in gradually. The Beatles, The Who, Jethro Tull, bands with energy and ambition. Then came the progressive rock wave, Genesis, Yes, and especially Wishbone Ash. Steve was captivated by the interplay of melody and power, realizing that music offered a different kind of teamwork than football. At age 17, Steve bought a copy of a Fender Precision Bass. He practiced until his fingers bled, teaching himself to play with a unique two-finger gallop style. He cut his teeth in bands like Influence and Gypsy's Kiss, but he soon realized that to fulfill his vision, he needed to lead his own group. On Christmas Day, 1975, Iron Maiden was born. Steve was the songwriter, the manager, and the heartbeat. Through countless lineup changes and grueling pub gigs, his resolve never wavered. He wasn't just building a band, he was creating a movement. Steve's style is legendary. He doesn't use a pick. Instead, he strikes the strings with two fingers, creating a percussive, clacking sound that cuts through the loudest guitars. His galloping rhythm, a fast triplet feel, became the blueprint for power metal. In Iron Maiden, the bass isn't just background noise. Steve plays melodic leads, often doubling the guitar parts or weaving complex counter melodies. His tone is bright, sharp, and aggressive, a sound that demands to be heard. Steve is synonymous with the Fender Precision Bass. His main instrument, finished in West Ham colors, has been through 1,000 battles. It's heavy, solid, and capable of withstanding his relentless physical playing style. To get that massive clacking tone, Steve uses custom-built Marshall cabinets and Trace Elliott amplification. He prefers a flat EQ, letting the natural punch of his fingers and the P-bass do the talking. It's a setup designed for one thing: pure, unadulterated power. Steve is the primary songwriter for Maiden, drawing inspiration from history, literature, and film. From the Crimean War in The Trooper to the poetry of Samuel Taylor Coleridge in Rime of the Ancient Mariner, he brought a new level of sophistication to metal lyrics. When Bruce Dickinson joined in 1981, Steve's vision reached its full potential. The Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, and Power Slave solidified Iron Maiden as global superstars. Steve's intricate bass lines were the anchor for the band's increasingly complex arrangements. The mid-'80s saw Maiden embark on massive tours, with Steve leading the charge across every continent. His energy on stage, foot on the monitor, bass pointed like a machine gun, became one of the most iconic images in rock. Steve is known for his iron-clad leadership. He oversees everything from the album art to the stage production. This singular focus is what has kept Iron Maiden consistent and relevant for over 4 decades. The 90s brought challenges, including the departure of Bruce Dickinson. Steve steered the band through darker, more progressive waters with albums like The X Factor. It was a period of resilience, proving that the heart of the band remained in Steve's hands. The return of Bruce and Adrian Smith in 1999 launched a new golden era. Albums like Brave New World and Senjutsu show a band still at the height of their powers, with Steve's bass still galloping as fiercely as ever. Steve's restless energy led him to form British Lion, a project that explores his love for hard rock and more traditional song structures. It's a testament to his pure love for playing, whether in a stadium or a small club. Despite the fame, Steve remains a Londoner at heart. His love for West Ham United is legendary, often seen in the band's merch and his own stage gear. He's a man who never forgot where he came from. The list of bassists influenced by Harris is endless, from Cliff Burton to modern metal masters. He proved that the bass could be a lead instrument, a rhythmic engine, and a storytelling tool all at once. Steve Harris didn't just build a band, he built an institution. Iron Maiden is a global brand, a symbol of heavy metal excellence. His legacy is in the millions of fans who find strength in his music. Steve Harris's journey is a story of grit and unwavering belief. He took the humble bass and made it roar, leading his band to the top of the world. As long as there's a stage and a story to tell, Steve's gallop will never stop. For the tech fans, that signature clack comes from Steve hitting the strings so hard they bounce off the frets. It requires incredible finger strength and precision. Most players would tire in minutes. Steve does it for 2 hours every night. Steve was instrumental in the creation of Eddie, the band's mascot. What started as a simple stage prop became a global icon, largely due to Steve's insistence on a strong visual identity for the band. In the studio, Steve is a perfectionist. He's been known to record dozens of takes of a single bass line to get the timing and swing exactly right. He understands that in metal, the difference between good and great is in the details. Steve has used the same basic gear setup for decades. He knows what works for his sound, and he sticks to it. This consistency is the secret to Maiden's rock-solid live performances. The P-Bass, rotosound flat-wound strings, and a massive wall of cabinets. It's a simple rig, but it's the combination of the gear and Steve's unique touch that creates the magic. No pedals, no tricks, just fingers. As a guitarist, playing with a bassist like Steve is a dream. He doesn't just fill the bottom end, he pushes you. He creates a rhythmic tension that makes every riff sound heavier and more urgent. Steve Harris isn't slowing down. Whether on tour or in the studio, his passion for the music is as strong as it was in 1975. He remains the engine, the architect, and the soul of Iron Maiden. Turn it up, keep it loud. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's meet again in the next story of rock.